Hello and welcome back to another MineColonies building video. So this is the build world, that's where we did the substitution block, and this is the citizens huts, the wooden version of course. There will be stone versions, but I'll do them some other time. So today we are going to do the builder. Now considerations we have to take for the builder is it's probably going to be, or it inevitably will be, probably the first building you build in the whole colony. If for no other reason than you have to have an equivalent level builder to whatever building you are trying to build. So if you want to build a level 2 citizens hut, you have to have the builder at level 2 to be able to do so. So sense would dictate that you need the builder first. Now given that the builder is first and you won't have the crafter up and running, therefore everything he builds he will ask you for, so fences, doors, everything like that. He can't craft them himself these days, he has to get the crafter worker to do it, but you won't have that worker yet, or at least his building. So I don't want to make the first level of the builder too complicated at all, because otherwise it will just be an annoying amount of stuff you have to give him. So the design I'm going to be going for is something like a builder's yard. So not a house. The traditional builder's hut looked very much like a citizen's hut and wasn't particularly any different. So we're going to change that around a bit and go for more of a builder's yard. So basically the first level is kind of just going to be mapping out the size. So what we're going to do is sort of dictate the corners of the plot a bit. So let's think about this. So if we wind up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in front of whatever will be, then that will be there, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's, yeah, so that's the sort of size I want there. And then if we go so 1 there actually, oh hang on, yeah, I'll be fine. 1 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 post, 1, 2, 3 post, overhang, so we'll go somewhere about here. So that is going to be the size of my builder's plot, or the size of the overall eventual level 4 builder, because we'll have to have 4 levels now if we're saying you have to have the builder at that level. So that's good. So as an initial, this isn't a completed level 1 of course, we are just going to do this. Now eventually I want him to have a little sort of hut and sheltered area on there, so I'm just going to map that out quickly just so I know where that's going to fall. So we'll do that. Should we go 3 and 3? So that's effectively going to be the size of his construction later on, which means the rest of it is going to be stuff. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to put a bit of this in. Right, so that was just to go to the side. So we're actually going to fence off the back. Whoops. So you will have to give him these fences, but I'm really not making it very much, or different types of stuff, so it's easier. So we'll do a bit of that, and the same this side. Nope. Nope. And we are actually going to come down the sides here as well. Let's do this. So let's put some light around, so we'll go there and so let's go there and there. We don't want the ability for mobs to spawn inside if we can help it, so it's going to be a bit dark in the middle. So that's the basic outline of our level 1 builder. So that's the sort of area we're going to need, and in it we will put, he's going to be doing wood and cobble things and stuff like that. So we'll have, actually we won't put it there, we're going to put it over in this corner here. So a little pile of cobble, a couple more there and there, and then let's put that there, and we can have Oops. Some logs. Maybe if we put one across there as well. Okay, oops. Oh, that's okay. A little pile of logs there. And let's have... wonder if we can do this. Let's have... right. Like a door standing up in the corner ready to be put down. And of course the only other thing we need is, I know he's not crafting things himself, but the builder really ought to have a crafting bench nearby, so we'll just put that there. And then the chest. So I knew I shouldn't have deleted the things. So one was there obviously. Then we came out 3 and then we went 3 that way. So that's the dimensions of the what building we'll wind up with. So door in here, and therefore we can put the chest at the end there maybe. Let's not put it there actually. Let's put it right. Let's put it right there, and it's just inside the door, which is going to be there. So delete them. So nice and simple, pretty low in resources, a little bit of cobble, a little bit of wood. Make a stack of fences to give it to him, a door and a crafting bench, and he's happy as Larry. So that is our level 1. So I will copy that over and I'll be back in a sec to do level 2. Okay, I'm back. So all I've done is copied over the level 1 because this is where we'll start from for level 2. So level 2 is going to add a few more things in that he will find. So we're actually going to get some yeah, we're going to go with a bit of smooth stone, and what else could we do? Banners for level 3. We could go with a different type of fence around a few bits just because you should. No, actually we're not going to do that. Ladders. We're going to need ladders, so we'll put some ladders in. As far as blocks are concerned, it's a monster egg. I always do that. Always do that. No, me, that's no, that is proper cobblestone. We'll go with some of these at level 3. I'm not going to put podzol in and annoy everyone. What else? So we could have some of these. We could have some glass. I think we'd, yeah, you ought to have had glass. So we'll put a couple of bits of glass in here and there. Oops. Yes. So a bit more of a builder's yard. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to start what will eventually become his house. So there, and just to there, and then we're going to put that one in there with that. We are actually going to fill this in as such. Tell you what I'm going to do. Spruce. Spruce is very common as well, so I don't see any harm in the level 2 needing a bit of spruce. So we'll actually replace that log with some spruce. Actually, no, we're going to ditch them altogether. Sorry, I'm kind of doing this on the fly, but this is going to be better. And we're going to build him a little. And we are going to do it with the spruce. So this would be where they would cut the wood on this. And what we'll do is we'll actually... Nope. We'll do that, and then we can get rid of those. Yeah, I'm not convinced actually. Decisions. What does it look like if we just put it along the ground? That kind of works. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. So what we're actually going to do here is we're going to take these out from here. Again, don't want the builder to be too expensive at these sort of levels. You know, he is a definitive prerequisite for every other building of this level. So level 2 again shouldn't be too expensive. Should just start introducing a few of the bits you'll need in some of the level 2 buildings. So for example, Citizen Site level 2 needs the spruce roof. So it's not unreasonable for you to have spruce for the level 2 builder. I think that sounds mighty sensible to me. So we're going to put a roof on this. Let's stick with the normal roof for now. So we're going to go around. We're going to go around with the half slabs. My clicky skills are useless. And we're going to create a little area like this. Let's put that like that. Whoops. Oh my god. Terrible aiming. And like that. And then we can just put that on there. So there's your little basic hut. And in here, what could the builder need? What could the builder need? We could move his crafting bench into there, and we were going to put some glass down, weren't we? So let's get his crafting bench. Again, I know he's not crafting himself, but he's a builder. He needs a crafting bench. So that goes in there. We need some light. So we can put like this for now. Yeah. That's okay. That should actually be one of those, because they'll get extended up later when we do an actual building here. And then some of this can get changed for a bit of a bigger pile of stone, like that. Door can stay, and we wanted to put some glass down, so we can put maybe just a pile of glass there. Excellent. So is that enough of an upgrade from level 2? So the fences you won't really need anymore, because you'll get them back from the builder taking these away. We've added in some more wood, the spruce, glass, smooth stone, which is a big one. The player will have had to cook that up themselves. Again, didn't want it to be too expensive, so that is level 2. So I think we'll call it there for this episode. That's builder levels 1 and 2. Hopefully you see the concept and where we're going with this. So we will actually make this bigger next time, or better building and some more stuff outside. So thank you for watching. Just one more item. We have launched our Patreon campaign. So if you are the sort of person who likes to contribute and support people who do mods and other things, then please check out the page. There'll be a link in the description of this video, and if you feel like doing so, please do sign up and donate and help support the development of the mod. And I really need a bloody mod that stops the rain, please. yes, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time when we will carry on and finish off the builder. See you soon.